Hello. Trees need love too, you know. I have a tree here that needs a little bit of attention. Yeah, this fruit tree just here. It needs support, it does. So we'll give it a bit of support. But the thing is, the place where we normally get our toys from, for our trees, because we're planting a lot of trees here, you see, well, we ran out. Well, that place don't have them anymore. No, they've got none in stock this year. So I thought to myself, what am I going to do to tie this tree to this post I've just put in? A nice sturdy post. Yeah, don't use old flimsy things, because I'll explain in a minute the reason why you don't want to do that. Anyway, let's bring you a bit closer. Can you hear the missus? She's cutting grass over there, she is. Yeah, she's back from the UK and she can't help herself. She had to get on the old lawnmower. There she goes. Oh, where's she going now? Oh, she's that way over there now. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to tie this... Oh, no, she stopped. Oh, that's okay. She stopped. Okay, she can't help it. She's got an addiction. She's taking tablets, that she is. But you know how it is. I suppose needs must. Maybe I haven't cut the grass enough. Maybe that's what it is, while she was away. Well, we've got this post here in this tree. I'm just plonk you down here. And I want to show you how I'm going to tie this tree off, but without a tie. Because I've only got one tie left, literally. And it's one of these. These are the ones that we have been buying for the smaller trees. And they're okay. There's like a pull through, like a tie wrap type thing, really. Like a locking. You thread them through like that. So you put it around your tree, and you thread it round, and then you lock it off. Which they're okay. But there's a bit of a problem with these things, in that they don't come with a ring. Now what you really want is when you tie this back, when it goes round the tree here, about there I can put it, alright? When it goes round the tree, just like that, you tie it off. The problem is there's nothing here to stop the tree, this tree here, you see, rubbing against the post and taking the bark off. You don't want that, no. So what I normally would do with these, I've got some little plastic pipe. I cut a little short bits of plastic pipe off in between, so I thread it through, spread it around like there, then through the little piece of pipe, and then around the post. And what that does is it creates a standoff. So how am I going to do it without having... Well, this is the last one of these I've got. I don't want to use it on this tree because it's not really big enough for it anyway. I'm going to use a bicycle in a tube. Now, if you're into bikes, what have you, push bikes, or even cars with inner tubes, which is very unlikely because all tubeless these days. But if you've got some old inner tube like this, you can use that. And that's what we're going to do in this video. And you don't need a piece of tube either as a standoff. Because it's really easy. All I tend to do is I'll wrap it around like so, as you do, like that. But then I'll cross it over. Yeah, so I bring it round. So I go right round the tree. Right round the tree like that. But then we'll cross it over like that. And that naturally provides that protection. So the tree then is less likely to hit the post. So put it in the right place, one. Don't need to be high up than that, really. There's an old post thread from we used last year. So a bit of metal wire in the way. About right, isn't it? So it's got to go around there like that, and you just put one nail in through there, and that's enough. And what that does is, as you can see, it creates that separation between that and that between the tree and the post, so you don't get that rubbing of the bark. But equally, you got that. That's got the separation, but then the rubber itself obviously protects the tree as well. Yeah, it's better. I think it's better, to be honest, in some ways. But you've got to have a lot of bikes, you see. You've got to have a lot of push bikes to get enough, actual inner tubes. Now, to be honest, you could split these inner tubes down so they're not quite so hefty. I'm looking for nails now, because I did have some nails in here. And these are felt nails, so they're like a large panel head felt nail. I'm not going to cut that off yet, because it's easy to hold. So I'll just literally push it in to the first bit like that, short it, right, and that'll hold the nail for me, you see. Yeah, makes sense. And because I'm pulling that over the top of that other piece of rubber from the inner tube, it holds it in place. And then all I've got to do then is grab my hammer. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening. Trying to keep that nail perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. I might bring you a bit closer. So we can bring you a bit closer. Come in closer. I've actually got the camera on a gimbal, but sitting on a chair. One of them fold-up chairs. Yeah, and then we're going to nail that into there. A bit of luck. Now the thing is, if you see it's wobbling, try to get that nail in. Nightmare, isn't it? You can imagine how bad it would be if you had even a skinnier post. See, this is not. It's a chunkier post, and it's in a little bit as well in the ground, banged in the ground, and then I'll just bang that too, like so, and then I'll grab a sharp knife, hopefully a sharp knife so I don't embarrass myself, and then I'll just slice it off, like that. Oh, look at that. And then I've got enough in the tube there to do another one. So if you know anyone with push bikes, you know, and they've got the inner tube, so don't chuck that, I want that, thank you. I used to tie my trees off with. So yeah, ignore that bit of wire, that's just a random bit of wire. Because it's recycling, you see, I've upcycled it into a post. Well, the post last year, so I haven't really upcycled it really, have I? It's downcycled really. Because it's older, it's got bits of wire in it. Yeah, anyway. That's one option for you, so you can avoid having to use one of these plastic ties, such as these. And if you've got a pair of older, you know, if you wear tights and stuff, it might be your thing. Yeah, it's not mine, but yeah, if it's your thing, you might have some old tights. You could even use those. But I don't suggest it, because it look pretty awful, wouldn't it? Yeah, that mankinis, don't tie your trees off with mankinis or tights, because it looks a bit weird. Yeah, don't do it. Anyway, what do you reckon? How do you tie off your trees and what have you when you want to provide a bit of support for the tree to a post like that? Yeah, what do you do? Leave in the comments down below. Always like to know, you know. Anyway, I'll boot the old like button and maybe subscribe with a little bell icon, and you will get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. Anyway, I'm gonna say have a lovely day. Ta-ta.